last time you did some good stuff. You came downstairs, bought some things. You had a real bad time with the mermaid trap, but with a natural 20 on the thievery check, and I triple checked everything because a lot of complex traps require you to have like trained or higher proficiency in thievery to disable them. But I triple checked this and you didn't for this one. So Murgatroyd's nat 20 was a genuine super victory, which was awesome. Also realized that witches are way better than I thought because their hex cantrips, Murgatroyd's one is the nudge fate one, don't spend a focus point, so you can just fucking spam them, which is really good because they're one action each, and they tend to be quite good. I'm a bit ill at the moment, so apologies if I'm a bit coughing or what have you. But it'll be fine.
Oh, you got that one, eh?
There's lots of lurgy around, to be sure. We may finish tonight. I'm hoping we do. I'm sort of keen for us to do because I don't think we'll find another spot, certainly before Christmas. And it'd be great to have a fresh start for the new year. But I will say to recap you managed to finish off the Kobold Scout as it was hammering on the door to a further chamber. But you don't yet know what's in there. Murgatroyd accidentally walked through, revealing some of the map, but that's fine. Well, no, you can see it on your tokens, like the shape of the room and that, or at least you can when I do Control L on your guys. But either way, it's fine. So I will say from that room you heard the sound of movement and like scraping chairs and such, but no one has come through that door, and it's gone kind of silent now. Back here, there is a barricade that you smelled a smelly, salty smell on the other side of it. But you stand unattacked, unassaulted, whatever you would like to do right now. No one has done any healing or anything yet. If anyone wanted to try treat wounds, or you can always head back upstairs and have another rest. It's up to you guys. It's the beginner box. We're all just using this to learn.
Heal me,
I could always do some expeditious surgery on people.
Risky surgery.
Risky surgery.
Yeah, fuck it.
I definitely wouldn't do it on Penelope. Because it will literally knock her out straight away.
No, don't do it on me then.
Because it's a D8, so it could knock out Cesare, but it might not.
Where is your sense of adventure?
Well, it just means I'd have to look it up. In fact, it might work because the only downside of knocking Penelope down with that, oh, I know it takes 10 minutes.
Do I automatically fail if it's a non-consensual surgery?
Yeah, it has to be a consensual thing. It takes 10 minutes. You're not chasing them around with your graspy hands.
No, but the imagery is very amusing to me.
You could do a normal treat wounds.
Oh, can I do that?
Yeah?
Oh, what, like a medicine check?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, no, I think I'm getting confused with like D&D and heal wounds type thing.
No, it's not a spell.
Okay, right, so just find the thing. Sorry, guys. Still a bit rubbish at this.
Okay.
Medicine. Oh, 13.
A 13 fails, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Annoyingly, would have succeeded with risky surgery because you get +2 to the check. No, you do succeed. Your character sheet is still not sorted. You rolled,
I don't know how to do the character sheet. So.
You rolled an 11. Yeah, it has your modifier. It has it as untrained. There you go. It's a +5, so you succeed. So roll 2d8, please.
2d8.
Fix that last
I'm
time.
not entirely sure how Murgatroyd would have communicated that she would heal Penelope, but you know, I'm sure through the art of mime she could probably figure it out. 13.
13 HP back to Penelope.
Thanks.
Cesare, you can treat wounds on yourself if you like to.
Yeah, might have to.
Sounds like a good idea to me. Unless you... Oh, yeah. Fails, I'm afraid. Oh, but everyone has a hero point again. Because we're starting a new session, so everyone should be on 1 hero point. So if you wanted to use that for this, you absolutely could. Equally, there's no time pressure here. If you want to save your hero point, you could always just wait. Go upstairs, wait an hour, come back down.
Hero points do stack, right?
They do, but you lose them at the end of each session.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
because you didn't know that, Armitage, you can stick on your 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I had loads as well. I don't remember.
Yeah. Same with you, Hannah. I didn't warn you, so
what about
feel
me?
free to keep it. Yeah, everyone can keep their
Thank
hero
you.
points. But future reference,
Thomas.
it
No
goes away
way,
in
no way.
session.
Oh yeah, I've got guidance as well. I'll do it on myself as well.
Yeah.
Never.
I don't
Yeah.
think Anya should be allowed to keep hers.
Why is that?
Because it's just funny.
I was about to say, if I'm not allowed to keep those, you and I are having words,
Yeah.
and you're sleeping on the sofa.
No, the sofa's completely covered in shit.
Precisely. It's not even my flat, but yeah, I'm allowed to make that decision now. I've decided.
Does guidance get you there, Cesare? I can't for the life of me remember what guidance does.
+1, I think.
It's just a +1, yeah.
Ah, no, you need to get to 15, so you just missed out.
Oh.
But I'm more than happy to hand wave. We can go up. You can go upstairs. Heal yourselves. Come back down. This isn't a high pressure environment.
Yeah, why not? Yeah,
Sure.
why not?
We'll say you guys go upstairs. You heal yourselves back up. You can come back down at full health. You haven't taken a long rest. You're not doing your daily preparations. You don't restore spell slots or anything. But you can put yourselves back to full HP.
Sweet.
Where's the music playing?
Okay.
So, but yes, you now find yourself. The place has not been changed or anything. You have 2 options going forward: either the barricade over here, or the stone door where you heard rummaging around on the other side of it.
Can we see through the barricade?
You cannot see through the barricade, but I will say, from having spent a bit of time around it, it doesn't look too sturdy. Like, as you lean against it to have a listen, you can feel bits of it rocking back and forth.
Can I do a karate kick and knock it down?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make... I think it's athletics, but let me just triple check the barricade. Oh! You don't even need to make a check. Penelope, you do a flying karate kick and burst through the barrels, revealing the passageway beyond.
Easy.
Easy.
Well, I could have done that. I just didn't want
I believe you.
Beyond the barricade, the passageway meanders briefly. The floor descends slightly and soon becomes flooded by a shallow pool of water. The water appears to be flowing out of a passageway to the right, and a shimmering blue light in that direction reflects off of the water there. The main passageway continues to the left, over the slight depression in the floor where the water has pooled. An overpowering stench drifts from around a bend. That's from the left hand.
Look, Armitage, it's your home.
That's not the bakery. As he looks in the water.
You see
You-
the
you
water is
can-
shallow. You can see the floor beneath it. As you get
What's
to
this
that
over
point,
here?
yeah, as you get to this point, Armitage, on the far side of the puddle of water is a strange chamber. It seems to be crackling with magical energy. I think particularly you, Armitage, with your magical abilities, your wizardry, you'd feel a sense of magic crackling around your battle axe and up and down your arms. Pulsing orbs float in this space. You can only see one right now, but you'll shortly turn around the corner, I would imagine. Is Armitage going on further?
He looks behind him and he's like, "There's big magic over there. I'll better check it out. Everyone stand back."
Penelope just gives him a really sarcastic thumbs up.
Okay. As you move a bit further in, Armitage, pulsing orbs float in 3 of the 4 corners of this room. These are floating orbs. The orb in the southwest, which you can't quite see yet, but you will in a sec, is made of brown earth and stone, whereas the one in the northeast, the one up here, looks to be made of glass and filled with a swirling cloud. The orb in the far corner holds a roaring flame. Opposite that orb where you now stand are the shattered remains of a 4th orb, and water continually flows from its remnants down the passageway to the northwest, though it's the strength of the stream of it is weakening and seems to only be in the last few elements of its magic now.
So that was where he's standing about, right?
Yeah, one to your west, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And this looks like, does that look orb shaped?
No, that actually is like a cylinder. Looks ornate, like it could have held a sculpture previously, but now stands empty. A ceramic cylinder.
Right. He's gonna open up his backpack.
Mm.
And he's gonna move around to the fire orb.
Okay. As you open up your backpack and walk across the room to the fire orb, you hear a chittering sound as a fairly large creature seems to... You see like a small shadow skitter across the face of the fiery orb, and it runs round and round the orb and gets bigger and bigger until something leaps out of the orb towards you, and you see a creature, a rat made of fire and ash, staring at you. And I need everyone to roll initiative for me, please.
Oh fuck!
Do you think he's dead
He
yet?
just like, "Well, it's my orb, brat."
If anyone thinks they would have been anywhere else during this time, feel free to move your tokens.
I
as
know,
combat
I am
attacks.
enjoying this.
No, but do I get extra something because Battersea's made of fire?
I will give you a bonus to any recall knowledge checks you make, but currently you can't even see the thing.
Oh, okay.
You just hear
Sorry.
Armitage shouting, "That's my orb, rat!" from around the corner, going across the chamber walls.
I'm sure he's got this.
I'm sure he's fine.
Penelope's become such a bitch.
He has indeed.
So great.
You've lent heavily into it.
Sometimes the characters just speak to you.
And Cesare initiative?
Oh, was it press it? Oh, it's 13.
Oh, 13. Chuck you up a bit. 13. Perfect, thank you very much. Descending. Murgatroyd, you hear the sound of Armitage shouting at a rat from around the corridor. What would you like to do?
Well, I want to go and investigate because I'm very confused as to why he's shouting at a rat, if nothing else.
Absolutely.
So I assume he's like down this stairwell, right? Sorry, I realise that's a stupid question.
Yeah, he went this way past the now broken barricade.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go that way too then, see what he's shouting at.
Cool. Remember, multiple diagonal movements. It's not quite like 5e, so every second diagonal you make is 10 feet instead of 5 feet. So you've gone 5, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
Is
I
that just in
assume-
a row, or like in? So if, like, say I moved,
I think it's
10.
any diagonals.
and there,
The
yeah,
ruler shows you actually.
yeah, but if I moved, then I moved 20, and then oh no, that would just be 5 again. It wouldn't like stack.
Oh, yeah, it's every 2, like every
Yeah.
second
No, I
diagonal
get
you do. Yeah.
Where is Armitage?
You hear his voice coming from the right-hand fork,
Okay.
strongly. But
Can I
you-
go down the right-hand fork?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, there is stuff down here.
No, you're going in the wall.
Yeah, but
5.
that's water, Tom.
It's very shallow water.
Okay. 5, 10, 20.
No, it was just 15. It's the
Oh.
second diagonal. So you got 5 more feet but you couldn't take another diagonal. It'll take some getting used to.
I'm so confused.
You're all good. You're all good.
I sees it. I'm gonna.
Yep.
review. What?
Sorry, no, you're fine. I just want to say, this, as with all these combats, they kind of introduce a new thing. So this creature is surrounded. Black smoke seems to boil off of its fiery skin, and this gives it what's called the concealed condition. Essentially, if you try to attack it or interact with it at all, you roll a dice, and if you get 5 or higher, your thing works as normal. But if you get 4 or less, it automatically misses.
Okay. I was gonna do nudge fate.
On Armitage? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Is it not for negative rolls on the rat?
No, it is. Just grab the thing. It basically sits on Armitage. Oh, but you do have to spend an action each turn to sustain it, if you wish to sustain
Yeah,
it.
that's fine.
But whilst it's being sustained on Armitage, if he misses an attack roll, skill check, or saving throw by 1, you give him that 1. So it goes off if it will help him.
Right. Because I still don't have most of my stuff on my character sheet. So I don't know what I'm doing necessarily because I don't have all of my spells and stuff on there, or my cantrips.
Well, that's going to be the end of your turn anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm just pointing it out
Yes.
because it was all on that thing.
Right, I'll have a look at that whilst people are doing their turns.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries.
Sorry for being a pain.
That's all right. Penelope.
Suppose I better go help Army.
Old army, bro.
Let's move up to here, I guess. Well, I can see the thing now. Let's... What's the range on the old... I wouldn't have had it equipped though, would I, really? I don't know, actually maybe I think I probably would have, actually. I think she'd probably, standard, would go crossbow into shorts or into katana.
Makes sense to me.
Mm.
It's a dangerous place.
So, what's the range on a crossbow?
Range increment on crossbow. 120 feet.
Oh, I can easily see that. Devise a stratagem first, then.
Very nice. Ooh.
I'll take that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll fire a shot at it.
Do you want to use your free recall knowledge thing
Oh, yeah, I do actually.
when you do your devise a
What
stratagem?
does that do again?
So I roll it for you, and you just get a check to see how much you know about this creature.
Suspicious. Did I die? Oh, I died, didn't I? Fuck my life! Nightmare internet.
concealed by something. In one of the campaigns I'm watching at the moment.
Sorry,
There's a
I'm
guy.
disconnected.
Oh, there we go. That's okay. So if you didn't hear me, what you managed to discern is that not only does the smoke make it more difficult to hit, you have to roll this extra dice to see if you hit it or not.
Yeah.
Doing what's called a flat check, 5 or more, it goes as normal. 4 or less, it just misses. But also, anyone in melee range of the creature on their turn will have to make a check as they try and like cough through these fumes to see if they get the sickened condition.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20 on that thingy.
On the flat check. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She'd call out to
definitely hits.
Armitage. She's sassy, but she's not an actual horrible person. Yeah, she'll shoot with a 16 then.
Yeah, that hits. Absolutely.
And then I'll
Roll your damage plus your d6, I believe.
Yes, thank you for reminding me.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, 13
Jesus.
points of damage.
This creature is a powerful one, but that took a big chunk out of it. Very nice as the crossbow flies forward. Move, devise, shoot. Very nice. Cinder Rat. It's got a target right in front of it. That wants its orb. It is going to... Creature that comes within 5 foot or begins its turn, yeah. It is going to...
By the way, did I notice anything odd with that Zod feature?
The fiery orb behind the Cinderat looks like it's kind of cracking compared to the other orbs.
Interesting.
Just quickly checking. I think it might try and trip you, Armitage.
Oh,
Yep, it's going to try and trip you. Can you tell me what your reflex DC is?
okay. Yes. Trained 4.
Okay, so 14. Nice. It doesn't have athletics as a skill, but it does have some strength. Oh no, it fails. Doesn't critically fail, which would have been really bad. It would have knocked itself prone. But it does fail.
Oh.
It will then make an attack with its jaws. 17 to hit you.
It just hits.
Okay. 10 fire damage.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this thing hits hard. You also, as it sinks its horrible fangs in, the flames along its skin kind of ripple forward and catch a light on your thigh where it's bitten in. This fight also introduces something called persistent damage. So the way persistent damage works, it can be things like a bleed or something on fire. Different spells and attacks can do it. Essentially, at the end of your turn, you'll continue to take this damage. So for this example, it's a D4 of fire damage.
Fucking hell.
At the end of each of your turns, though, you roll a flat check, like the flat check to see if you hit the thing. This time it's DC 15, so it's actually quite likely to keep going. If you roll a 15 or higher, the damage stops. Lower, it doesn't. However, you can spend actions on your turn to roll another check to see if you can get rid of it.
Okay.
So yeah, you are currently on fire.
Is it finished its turn?
It's got one more action. I think it's going to... Doesn't like the crossbow lady, that really hurt it. It's going to move to get some cover. What's its speed? Speed. Step block. It's confusing. Skills, strength, HP. Oh, speed. Oh, nice. It's a speed. It's going to tuck itself right in over here. Your turn, Armitage. You don't have to make the choking check because it has moved out the way.
Armitage is on fire.
Yes, he
He's
is.
going to be like, oh, bad! And he's going to like run over here.
Oh, very nice.
And he's going to drop prone in the water and just start splashing about like.
Perfect. You don't have to roll. That's very clever use of the environment. The fire goes out. I'll say you've got one action left, which you could just use to stand up, because you are currently prone now.
Yeah, I'll stand up then.
Cool. But very good. Get away from the fire. Cesri, your turn. There's a commotion from down the tunnel.
Isn't there just? Let's move over here. I've got 5 more feet, so there. Can't see anything.
Yeah. It's confusing. You see Armitage now drenched, standing back up. People look in very much a combat stance. You can call out to each other, so if Cesri wanted to ask people what the hell's going on, you absolutely could.
Yeah, just what are you fighting, guys? I don't see anything apart from a bunch of fireballs down here. Probably just take another action to just walk up to these guys.
Very good. Yeah, Armitage has a nasty looking wound with burn marks around it on his thigh.
Well,
Does anyone respond to Cesri and let her know what's going on?
Yeah, Penelope will shout out saying it's a fiery dragon.
A cinder rat.
Yeah.
And Penelope also has seen it. It's run, taking cover, because it didn't like getting shot by Penelope's fuck off horrible crossbow.
Fair enough. Yeah, not much else I can do though.
Yep, completely fair.
Apart from maybe do the thing with the claws.
Oh, wild morph.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, absolutely. The claws extend out of your hands further than they normally would. Murgatroyd. So if you want to keep Nudge Fate on Armitage, you need to spend an action doing that.
Yeah. Can I do another medicine thingy?
That takes 10 minutes. There is a feat you can get called Battle Medicine, which I will highly recommend at least one person in each party has in future campaigns.
Okay.
But at the moment, no.
Oh. Well, that rather fucks that one up then, doesn't it? I'm going to do, if I may, telekinetic projectile.
Absolutely.
Crit.
Jesus Christ. I was about to say it's definitely got cover, heavy cover, because it's tucked around the corner from you, but you can just about see the side of it. But Murgatroyd likes rolling nat 20s. So can you press the roll critical damage button for me, please?
Does she have to roll the d20 to see if...
Jesus!
Oh, fuck!
Oh, that's a really good point, Natalie.
Wait, sorry, what?
It's got smoke around it. It has what's called the concealed condition, which means there's a chance you just don't hit at all.
Thanks, Natalie.
It's a low chance.
Sorry.
It's if you roll 4 or lower on a d20.
No.
Oh, fucking casually tossing out for a 20. 16 damage. What do you heft into it, the side of it, with your telekinesis, Murgatroyd?
I feel like is this bit down here? Are they on bits of coal on fire?
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
probably use like a flaming coal.
Yeah,
Hit
and
into it.
the fire would have no effect, but just with the sheer force of your mind, you slam this physical object, and you hear this horrible screech from around the corner.
I am 11.
And you have sustained Nudge Fate. Very good. Penelope.
I'm gonna move.
It's not dead, it's a tough thing.
What
It's,
the
it's
fuck?
definitely bloodied now, though. It's having a bad time. You guys have hit it twice and done a total of 29 damage.
I'm gonna move up to here.
Very cool.
2 movement actions.
Yep.
I'm gonna just push this ball off.
Okay. Without issue, you
Just gonna
reach
see what
out.
happens.
Absolutely. You push against the
But
orb
actually,
filled.
wait, can
Oh,
I?
yep.
Hold on. Might not be able to do this. Fuck no, I can't reach the other one. So yeah, I'll do it to that one then.
Okay. As you reach out and you touch this orb, and it's absolutely fine if you want to keep pushing it, but there's an experience as your hand touches it to push. Everyone around the room feels a rush of wind, and a voice with a whisper says, "Call upon the wind to gain my blessing and soar through the sky." Everyone in the party now has only to be used once within the next 24 hours, so if you guys take a day of rest, it will go. But you can spend 1 action to call upon the wind, and you can fly
Amazing.
up to 40 feet. You do need to end the movement on solid ground. Otherwise, you fall at the end of the movement and take bludgeoning damage equal to half the distance. But yeah, very good. Everyone has that now. Cinder Rat has plenty of movement, and it doesn't want to go in the water, so I think it is going to go for Penelope. Yeah. So 1 action to stride, 1 action to make a strike with its jaws. A 20 to hit you, Penelope.
Yeah.
Hits then for 6 fire damage. Much less chunky hit this time. And you are now on fire.
Right.
It will then use its remaining action to fucking run back into its little hiding spot. Does not like you guys at all. In fact, it's going to go all the way down there. Armitage.
Can Armitage fly? Does it take an action?
It is an action to cool the wind and fly 40
Oh,
feet.
okay. No, wait. To say the flying 40 feet counts as part of the...
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to do that then. He's like, I'm flying. And run down here. Well, fly down here.
Does he just spring out of the water like Aquaman?
He goes flying towards the creature,
Yeah,
striking down
yeah.
from the sky.
And he's going to do a sweep with his battle axe.
Very nice. That is a
think
miss,
that
I'm
misses.
afraid.
I didn't do the flat one, so...
Would you like to roll a hero point? You do have 3, which is the
Yeah,
maximum.
I'll roll the flat one first and then see if I'll reroll.
Oh, very clever, very clever. So it would not be affected by the concealed
He
condition.
will attack again with his hero point then.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and a 20 will hit for 6 slashing. Yep, this thing's looking much the worse for wear now. Very good. I also need you, because you've gone into melee range with it on your turn, to make a check against the smoke, please.
He does have one more movement, but is that as he reaches
It's if you
into
enter
the
it on
source?
your turn. Although, to be honest,
Okay.
you got there with the power of the wind rushing with your flight, so I'm just going to wave it for this one, because that's cool.
Does he still have the win for the rest of his turn or not?
No, it's just the 1 action, so you're now back on
Okay.
solid ground. Just the 1 actually.
He's
Thank you,
gonna
Anna.
move over here.
Very cool.
He's gonna put his arm on the ball and be like, "It's my ball now."
As you put your arm on the ball and feel the warmth of Armitage, the ball shatters into pieces of fiery glass around you. You take no damage, but much to, I'm sure, your great misery, the orb is broken and gone.
Oh,
Yeah. It seems like the rat emerging from it has had some nasty effect on this orb. Cesri.
So we still can't see it.
Yeah. But you did see Armitage
Yeah.
run down, hit something, then run off elsewhere. Or fly down, hit something, then run off elsewhere.
How does holding actions work in this game again?
You can spend 2 actions to hold, just like we do in D&D, where you hold for like a trigger. Or at the start of your turn, you could have delayed your turn and waited to come back into the initiative at a different point.
Oh. 2 actions to hold?
Mm-hmm. What are you holding?
Just a scratch. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. If it comes anywhere near you, you're going to beat the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Very nice. Murgatroyd, your turn. You want to keep Nudge Fate on Armitage?
Yes.
Very cool.
I'm gonna move around though.
Mm-hmm. You'll only have 1 action left then.
15, 20, I know.
Cool.
Good, and then I can see it. 25. What range do I... Can I throw my hatchet?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sick.
Flat. You've got to do flat one first.
We looked this up before. Yeah, might as well do the flat one first. So just roll a straight d20, see if you get a 5 or above. No! Means we don't have to worry about the range increments. Your hatchet goes flying out. You think you see it in the smoke, and you think you got it, but it slices through the smoke and there's nothing there. The rat is off to the side. Penelope.
Gonna spend an action putting out the fire, or trying to.
Very good. Let me quickly see.
Well,
God, I can't remember what it's called.
failed that, I think.
You did.
You did see Armitage put it out in the water.
Also true.
I probably would have done that then. Probably
Yep.
just run into the water.
Yep, you will need to spend an action to go prone in the water.
Yeah. I'll spend an action going prone in the water.
Fire is gone.
And then I'll spend another action getting back up.
Very nice.
That's my turn.
Yeah, that fire damage is nasty. The Cinderat, you are the closest target, Cesri, lined up. So it's going to run up to you,
Yeah.
make the attack, but before it does so, your held action, if you please.
Oh.
You have hero points if you want to use them.
No, I used it.
I thought you had multiple.
Well, I did last time.
No, I'm saying carry those on, because I didn't warn you guys to use them up last time.
Oh, okay. I can't remember how many I had, to be honest. 2, maybe?
Yeah, sounds good. Use it if you want, or don't. It's up to you.
Yeah.
That definitely hits. Go ahead. Oh, you do need to roll your flat check, though. Or was that the flat check?
That was the flat check.
Oh, you're ahead of me. Very good. So now for the attack roll.
I'm trying to figure out how to do it because I can't remember on this thing. Well, let me just roll a d20 and... Oh well.
I wonder what order that goes in, because it feels kind of bad to use a hero point and not like you would have hit anyway. Let's have a quick look. Smoke and concealed creature. Whenever a hero attempts a spell attack roll or strikes at the rat, first ask the player to roll a flat check. A d20 roll with nothing added. Roll is 4 or less. The attack misses. It's a d20 check, so you can hero point it. Yeah, so I guess that was just a risk you took with it.
Yeah.
A shame. Right, it will make a Jaws attack against you. Tries to bite. 22 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 12 fire damage.
Oof.
Rolled maximum damage for itself. And you are on fire as well. And then it is
Okay.
going to... Oh, it doesn't like the water at all. It's going to... Yeah, it's just going to run back into its little hidey hole. Armitage.
Okay. And with
Very nice.
he's like, you shattered my ball, and he's gonna attack it with great axe.
Excellent.
Oh, flat check, shit.
Flat check. So the flat check
9
does
and a
succeed.
16.
I'm afraid 16 wouldn't hit, but with Nudge Fate and the extra +1, the little
Nice.
nudge, a little wink of the glimmering, not Morrigan, jumping ahead, Murgatroyd's eye.
Wrong campaign.
Wrong campaign. The battle axe corrects its course and strikes down for 8 slashing damage, which is more than enough to destroy this creature as you cleave it in two, taking pure vengeance for your shiny, fiery orb. And with that, battle is over.
Jump in the water.
Yep, very wise. The fire is gone.
Can I treat my own wounds?
You can certainly try to, yeah.
How do I do
Medicine
it?
check. Medicine check. DC is 15.
Fuck. Hero point.
Hero point.
Where did it go? Medicine.
Oh! With a crit, you get to roll 4d8.
I don't need that many, but it's fine.
You could roll 4 ones.
It's true.
Can I
good.
do the same for Armitage?
Absolutely.
20.
Oh, nice one, Muggy.
2d8, right?
Yes, 2d8.
Oh,
6
six.
healing. Up to
Rubbish.
15. If you want to, once you've made a success on a check, you can make it continue for an hour, and you get to heal more.
Yeah.
There doesn't seem to be any pressing time right now. Where does it say this? You can continue treating the target to grant additional healing. If you treat them for a total of 1 hour, double the hit points they regain from treat wounds. So you'd get another
shit.
6 and be back to full.
Does
Cesare?
get 15 with guidance?
No, because it's a stupid thing on the thing. You'll wait an hour before you can use it again on the single person.
I
The
thought,
guidance thing.
I thought we rested for like an hour and upstairs.
You did.
Yeah, you went back up and rested. So if you
Oh yeah,
you'd be
yeah,
fine.
guidance 15.
2d8. And seeing as you're waiting for the hour anyway, double it, you might as well, if it's not going to get you back to full. So that becomes 12, which is perfect. Back to max.
Oh, I thought that was some more treasure.
Speaking of rewards, another 80 XP for everybody. So you're up to 770 now, I think. Closing in on the 1,000 you need for level 2.
He's gonna go touch the mud ball.
Yeah, as you touch the mud ball, you hear a voice in your head. Oh, you beat me to it, you bastard! But you hear grinding and grumbling like boulders falling down a hill. Within this cacophony, you hear a voice that says, "Call upon the earth to gain its strength." Everybody, again, gains a second ability once within the next 24 hours. Does take an action, so it's kind of like a prep thing. To call upon the power of the earth, all your melee attacks deal 2 extra damage for that combat.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
How big is the orb?
The orb's pretty big. I would say 2 full feet across, like a 2 feet diameter. Pretty big. But your rucksack's big enough if you wanted to shove it in your rucksack.
Yeah, he wants to shove it in his rucksack.
Yeah? You think you've only got space for one? You going with the mud one?
Yeah, the mud one, definitely.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you roll it off, and anyone looking on probably winces as it rolls the heavy sound towards the end of the plinth, but you manage to plop it perfectly into your rucksack. You
Oh,
add
good spell artifact.
elemental orb to your inventory.
Right, come on, let's go. We got everything there wanted it.
But we're at your house. Are you not going to show us around?
That's not my house, it's a elemental orb refractorium.
I didn't know you were so knowledgeable about elemental orb factoriums.
I am very learned.
I never would have guessed.
The orb piece is on fire, Tom.
The fire, with the Cinderette now destroyed, is beginning to die down. They look like they'll still be on fire for a little bit, but they won't hold forever. It seems like this orb is losing its magic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's it then.
Right.
Where to now?
Got two choices still. You could go further down. The smell's coming from, or you could go back to the fountain room you were in before and try that stone door.
I think we get down.
Come on then, the Nepali. Muggy.
What do you want from Murgatroyd? Sorry. Oh yeah, no, I've got
Follow
funny.
along.
You alright, Tom? Do you want me to get you a lemsip?
I'm okay, love. Thank you. I didn't get any today.
Oh.
It doesn't. It's not in my face anymore. It's just a bit of cough. So as you get there, Desri, as I'm sure you've noticed, right at the edge of your vision, further into this space, and actually you'd hear anyway. This chamber, as you get closer, there is an overpowering stench, like rotten fish mixed with oily sweat. The warm, humid air only adds to the foul atmosphere. Unlike the previous chambers, this one appears to be a completely natural cavern, dotted with limestone stalactites and stalagmites, making it hard to see where the room ends. Desri, and probably just about Armitage, has spotted that there are some creatures further in. You think that's probably where the smell is coming from. You hear them bickering with each other currently. Let me just check their language. Sorry, Natalie. Language. We're going to the internet.
Whilst you're doing that,
Yes.
because I was looking at the exploration activities thing you sent me the other day.
Mhm.
Can I use the avoid notice basic action as my exploration activity thing?
Very cool. So you will be using stealth for your initiative, right? If you go into battle.
That might be worse
So
than
stealth
my regular
check.
initiative. Maybe that's a bad idea.
Oh, it's up to you.
It's actually worse. So I won't do that. So I'll do a different one. I will do... I will do detect magic. Wait, I can't cast that.
Yeah, that's a cantrip.
I will do... Sorry, I'm learning.
That's alright.
I will do search.
Oh, very cool. I make that check in secret.
I recommend that Tom sends this file to everyone because it's way better than all the other shit.
I will do that. Yeah, as you're going along, Penelope, you notice kind of just in front of Armitage, still in the water, what looks like a discarded, quite large club. You think it might be a weapon of one of these creatures that have been spotted just ahead of you guys. The language they're speaking in is unique to their culture, so none of you know their language, but you just hear angry sounds and 3 different voices.
Can I dive down and grab the club?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to just add a club to your inventory?
Does it feel magical at all?
It does not feel magical. It looks quite primitive. There are little like teeth of a large creature sticking out the side of the club, and it has quite a crude leather wrapped around the handle, the bottom of it.
Can I suggest something? And you can allow or not allow me to do it.
Absolutely.
As I'm in the water, can I call upon the power of the earth, but try and like channel it into the club?
So that
Just-
specifically with this club, it would do that.
Yeah, for the next 24 hours.
I love it. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it out and then like hold it up to Armitage and be like, "We're in your home, Armitage. This is your ancestral weapon."
Is it magical?
It is very.
Gonna take it and gonna smell it.
I'm gonna consider this a dubious knowledge check. You sniff up and down the club. It smells like sodden mud, but you do feel a sense of the magic around it, and it feels as you kind of give it a couple of test swings, it feels like it swings with a heavier strike than the weight of it should do.
Oh, interesting. Like some good magic.
I mean, you were destined to have it.
I accept this gift.
Very good.
He's gonna put it in his inventory.
So what's the
Yeah.
plan? These guys have not noticed you at all. You think if you wanted to get the jump on them, you probably could. It's up to you.
Mm,
Yeah, let's fucking kill him.
yeah.
Get in there, fuck them up.
Yeah.
Okay, let me have a quick read. Jeez.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll leave it up to each of you whether you want to roll stealth or perception for your initiative. But we will go into combat. And if anyone wants to position themselves slightly differently, you can move. I'll draw a little line on the map. You can move anywhere up to here, just drawn a purple line, without triggering their notice of you.
Oh, that's disgusting. I do not approve of them.
Oh, so they're not.
It's where everyone is right now.
Does that
Very
include
cool.
round the corner or not?
It is around the corner, yep, absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Amazing. Right, let me grab the turn order.
Are they down a bit or up a bit?
Yeah, I'm reading in the notes for it. Doesn't mention anything about...
Looks like they're down slightly to me.
It does look like they're down slightly. But it doesn't mention that in here. So I'll say no. It's just a kind of quirk of the map.
Slight.
Yeah, slight incline. Right, get some battle music on. Let's do battle music 2 this time. And we'll roll initiative.
Didn't add my initiative for some reason.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's because I pressed perceive instead of initiative. Beef it up by 2.
Nice. Descending. Okay, the warriors were rolled quite well, which is good. However, they are sat together bickering over what looks like a scrap of old meat in the center of the cavern. And so, even though they do now notice you, they are seated and they do not have their weapons drawn. So, this first... Zulgath is going to spend 1 action to stand up, 1 action to draw his club, and 1 action to move up to you, Armitage. The
Fine.
second one is going to do the same to you, Cesare. So that's their whole turns. Penelope, it's your turn. So, at the beginning of your turn, Penelope, these things absolutely reek. Can you please make a fortitude save for me?
Yeah.
That is a failure. Don't believe there's any extra problem for critical failure. No, there's not. You gain the sickened condition. However, this could go away really quickly. This works like sickened normally does. It's -1 to pretty much all your stuff, so it's a big deal. However, oh god, your character sheet still has all the... yeah, you've just seen
Yeah, just realised.
it. So if we change it to sickened 1 at the bottom there. But you can spend an action on your turn to... sorry, Anya. To retch, to try and get rid of the effect. Let me just check how that works. Until... I think it might just work. Nope.
I love how, without context, if someone listens to this recording, they'll be like, she's talking about ripping her own intestines out and using them as a lasso, but retching's too far.
It just says spend an action to do it, so I think if you spend an action, you get rid of the sickened condition.
Oh.
So it's your turn.
Well, I'll do that, because that seems
Yep.
smart.
Very good. Sickened gone.
And then I'll step back,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll take a move that here. I'll take a shot. I assume
Very
she
good.
reloaded it between.
Yeah, oh
things.
yeah.
Didn't
Totally
say
fine.
that. Where is it? Boom. 5.
And misses, unfortunately. Cesare. Fortitude save, please, as the stench is overwhelming. It's a failure. If you'd like to spend an action to retch, you can. Up to you. I know as a
yeah.
spellcaster, your actions are very precious.
They are, which is why I'm going to be melee. Which, how long does it take to get a focus point back again? I just want to wonder
10
if we
minutes.
would have gotten it back.
You definitely would have had time to
Right,
refocus.
okay.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
One to retch, one to get my claws, and then one to claw, I guess.
Very cool. Slash them up.
Did that work?
Oh, sorry, I was just looking at the thing. A 15
Yeah.
just misses, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay.
Oh, could I have done my free knowledge check?
Does that happen with Devise a Stratagem? It might just be
no,
free
it's
by
a-
itself.
It's a separate
Oh.
thing.
Amazing. I will just roll for it then.
It is called. What is it? It's called. Where is it? Expeditious inspection.
Very cool.
Yeah, just do
Oh,
it.
that's sick.
Free recall, knowledge seek, or sentence motive.
Cool. Just checking your modifier. Yeah,
Sorry. Yeah.
that's all right. Penelope, I will say you don't figure out too much with these guys. Just on inspection, they look strong. They look pretty stupid. The fact that they were bickering as they did. They smell like shit. And they look like they are aggressive and are will probably fight to the death. They are wielding clubs, but their teeth and claws also look like nasty weapons.
These your brothers, Armitage. No, that was mean. I'm sorry.
Ugh. 15 misses. Murgatroyd.
That's me. He's a buggly boy. Well, can I use one action to get up next to him here? Is that alright?
Of course, yeah.
And then make 2 hatchet attacks?
100%, yeah. Go for
Thank
it.
you, Val.
So when you roll the first one, you press the normal button.
11.
But when you roll the second one, it does have the agile traits. This will only be a -4. On your character sheet, if you can you see under where you got hatchet?
It says 80k.
It says hatchet, and then it says number 2,
Mhm.
and then number 3.
Mhm.
I'm wrong actually. It's not the 80k bit. It's the weapon bit. So if you click the number 2 to the right of hatchet,
Oh, what?
so that rolled it with you.
Where did those fucking nat 20s go?
You used them up. So 2 wild swings with a hatchet from Murgatroyd, the healer. Armitage.
Stick to bloody healing, Murgatroyd.
You can do 2 can. Oh well, technically it's not a cantrip, but you can
There's
do 2 cantrips.
There's no
Yeah.
cantrip spell restriction in Pathfinder.
So his first action, he is going to cast Shield,
Very cool.
and his second action, he's going to Spell Strike.
Oh,
Where-
sorry, Armitage. Sorry, Kieran. Both Murgatroyd and Armitage, you need to do your fortitude
shit.
saves for the stink. Penelope and Cesra, you're immune to it now.
Sweet.
Oh, Armitage, you don't give a shit. And Murgatroyd,
Yeah,
a
Armitage
fortitude
just
save,
breathed
please?
it in. He's like.
Smells like home. That's alright. We're getting used to the character sheets. Fortitude save. Oh, very nice. You both passed with flying colours. So, sorry, Armitage. Shield.
And then the Arcane. The Spell Strike.
Very cool.
Hoo!
Strike. 18 hits. 11 slashing damage.
And then I'll add on his. We.
Damn.
Could you spray?
Yeah. 4
Yeah.
damage.
4 extra.
Yeah, this thing is already on its last legs as the battle axe comes down and the burst of flame afterwards. Very cool. The last Zulgath warrior, it's gonna action to stand, action to draw its club. It's gonna come running over here at you, Murgatroyd. Right, now we can actually do some fighting. This one. Okay, Armitage is the biggest threat. It's gonna make an attack against you with its club, Armitage.
Yep.
21 to hit.
That hits. He's got the shield though,
Mm-hmm.
which apparently has a hardness of 5.
Yeah, so the way this works is if you want to use shield block as your reaction.
Oh yeah, he'll do that.
Yep.
Is that like sunblock?
Yeah, it's exactly like sunblock. So let me just have a quick read. You snap your shield in place to ward off a blow. Your shield prevents you from taking an amount of damage up to the shield's hardness. I love the shield mechanics in this game. So it would have done 7 damage to you. Because of the hardness being 5, that 7 goes down to 2.
Okay.
You still take 2 damage.
Yeah.
And your shield would as well, but obviously your shield is magical, so I don't believe that's a thing for the shield cantrip. But normally when people have like a wooden or a steel shield, your shield takes the remaining damage as well as you.
Yeah.
It's very, very. I don't know why I focus on that mechanic so much, but I really love it. So yeah, you just take the 2 damage as the air around you shimmers as you ward off the
Does it?
strike.
Does it go away? No, it stays.
Let's have a quick look at the old shield cantrip.
So now he's got it up with his reaction. If he got attacked by somebody else, would it still be up?
So you have +1 to your AC. He definitely still would have hit you. Shield spells. While spell is in effect, you can use the shield block reaction. Hardness 5. spell after you use shield block. The spell ends. And you
Okay.
can't cast it again for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Do you still want to use the shield block?
Yeah.
So you reduce
Got
that
block
damage.
one.
Well, this thing is going to make a bite attack against Murgatroyd. Actually, no, it's going to make a claw attack against your Murgatroyd because that's agile. 14 to hit you. hit? Yeah, I can see on your token. Deals 6 damage to you. And then for its last action, it has got a very good athletics score. So it is going to try and not going to backflip away. It's going to try and trip you, Armitage.
Okay.
Probably should have done that first, but oh well. It's not smart. Your
5. Reflex.
it's not. You don't make a save. It goes against your DC.
So that's 15, right?
Yeah. So it does succeed. It doesn't critically succeed. I've
Okay.
got so many tabs open right now. Hup, 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 hup. Oh, it still counts as an attack. So I still have to minus the
5.
modifier from it. 1x is its third thing, so it'll be minus 10. So only an 11. So that doesn't work on you.
Yeah.
I am learning. Right, the one next to,
lady.
the one next to Cesri. This one's gonna roar at you with its first action. So that's not gonna fuck with its attack bonus. So it's gonna try and intimidate you, Cesri. Or demoralize. I'm gonna roll its pretty sweet charisma modifier. It rolled an 8. It just kind of squeaks at you. And then it's gonna make a club attack. Ooh. That is insane. It rolled 27 to hit, which is 10 above your AC, so it is a crit. So it deals 16 damage to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are still up, but not by much. And it will try and finish you off with a claw attack. Second attack of the round, so it has its minus. That does miss, thankfully. Penelope.
Devise a little stratagem.
Very good.
Was on this one. I ain't going for that one then.
Very good.
Let's reload and let's shoot the other one.
Very nice. Fire away.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus, you guys. Another 3. That is a miss. Cesri, your turn. I don't know if Hannah might have lagged out. I didn't hear a response to getting hit that hard.
I am lagging.
Oh shit. You got hit real hard.
Oh, okay.
It crit you.
What a bitch.
What a bitch.
I guess I'll have to heal myself.
Can do, yeah. Remember, there's no, or at least these monsters don't have attack of opportunities, so you can always just do what you want to do and then run back in the tunnel if you want. But it's up to you.
True. Might do that.
Yeah.
Do a double swipe and then run away.
Sounds perfect. Swipe 1, swipe 2.
Hold on.
Ooh.
Hey.
Jesus, your guys' dice. Fucking hell.
Not hit or pass a single thing.
It's
So,
actually insane.
let's go. I'm running away.
Yep. Yep, a very badly battered and bruised Cesri runs past you. Murgatroyd. Come on, dice.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do Nudge Fate again on Armitage. And then I'm just going to do the same thing again. 2 hatchet attacks. Hatchet 1. Fuck.
Misses.
Hatchet 2.
Misses.
Fuck.
This is actually mad. If Armitage doesn't hit anything, I'm giving everyone a hero point for these fucking dice. Go, Armitage!
Use your big
Okay.
club.
Armitage is gonna Arcane Cascade.
Oh, hell yeah. Pew, 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 pew.
He gets 1 temporary health, I think.
Oh, yeah. You get plus
You
1 fire
go.
damage to your attacks.
And then he's gonna. Yeah, he can spell strike again, can't he?
Does it cost focus? I don't know. I'm just
I don't think
wondering.
so. I don't think so.
Wait. Do it.
Oh no, he has to recharge it before.
Okay.
Okay. He'll just swing with his battle axe then at this one.
Yeah. Fuck it up.
Whoosh.
That hits!
He gets the +1.
And the extra +1 is exactly what you needed. That Arcane Cascade killed it. The
Nice.
fire burns across it. It's dead.
He's gonna be like, Murray! And he's gonna move over here to one Cesri is fighting.
Nice. This warrior. Locked in Mortal Kombat with you, Murgatroyd. It's gonna try and club you. It does miss. It's gonna try and claw you. This one hits. 7 damage. And it's gonna... Okay, I'll just go for a 3rd attack. It's very unlikely to hit. And yeah, it doesn't hit at all. Not even close. That's its turn.
Did I lag out again? Fuck my life.
No, Natalie!
Lagged out again. Fuck the stupid fucking internet.
Damn.
Hello.
It's your turn.
Probably reloading.
Yep.
Let's devise a stratagem.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take that against this one.
Cool. What is your modifier? Or you can just roll it and I can see the modifier in the thing and you can see the damage.
Yeah, good shout. I think it's +7.
Ooh.
Oh no, +5.
Well, it's intelligence, if that makes a difference.
Oh, yeah, it would be +7 then.
Nice. It definitely hits.
6 and plus another d6.
Yep.
2, so 8.
8. Hefty chunk. Things
Now,
looking pretty bloodied.
I'll reload again. Now.
Yep. Absolutely fine. Cesri.
Flame. That's it.
Oh my god. You're okay. Hannah, you get a hero point. You're actually cursed. What the fuck? If you want to spend it immediately, you can, but equally, I'm fine if you want to bank it for the future.
Let's bank it.
Yeah. Murgatroyd.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? And I'll remind you of what I said to Hannah, that we're so used to in D&D of attacks of opportunity all the time. There's only certain things in Pathfinder that can do attacks of opportunity. These things
Can
can't.
I commit seppuku as an action?
Is that inside ropes?
Very good. Wait, no, I can still attack it from there, can't I? It's not going to be more efficient if I'm here.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm getting desperate now. I'm just going to keep trying to hack out at it, and I'm going to get like.
I'll just say you're more likely to hit with telekinetic projectile than you are with the hatchet.
I'm right in front of it, Tom.
You don't get disadvantage or anything. That's not
Oh,
a thing in Pathfinder.
Goodness.
It does take 2 actions.
Fine.
That's true.
Well, I can technically do both.
You could, but then you won't be able to run away.
Do I want to run away?
It's up to you. Murgatroyd being a badass. That's cool.
Oh, fuck it. Oh.
That does not hit.
Whoa, you shock me. Okay, everyone else is running away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Very good. Armitage, the last one left in the room.
Oh shit. Armitage just like swinging around like crazy. He's just gonna throw a battle axe attack against that one.
Love it. No, it doesn't hit.
He's gonna hero point.
Yep. I like this idea. Come on, dice. Stop being bastards. Oh my god.
And then he's gonna back off, seeing as everyone else has.
Okay. That's second action. Third action.
Yeah.
Shield.
Oh, you can't. It's 10 minutes, isn't it?
Oh, it's got a thing.
Isn't that what you said?
Oh, I didn't. I think you read more than I did. Hold on. Shield.
No, you read it out.
Oh. Oh, you're right. Can't cast it. Oh, Jesus, that's brutal. Okay. Anything else?
Could he throw the club that Penelope gave him that go?
Absolutely. I'll treat it with the same. Yeah, make an attack with a club, but with the second attack of the round, multiple attack penalty.
Oh god!
It's flying over it and clatters off the wall and lands in the little alcove behind it. Oh my god, you guys. It's going so badly. The warrior's gonna move up. That's one action at least. Club Armitage. It hits. 6 damage. And then it's gonna claw Armitage. That hits as well.
God.
Further 5 damage. I think you're on 1 HP.
Yep.
And then this thing. Yeah, I need to check that speed because this is actually important. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I can get that. It's going to attack Armitage. The great
Wow.
Armitage
So long,
bonkening.
Armitage.
That hits. For 9 damage.
Armitage is down.
Armitage, blessed be his name, is down. Make sure to hit that dying button on your character sheet.
Oh god, yeah.
And this thing is just going to charge straight over you. Down the corridor. This last move. Penelope.
Well, I'm gonna fire at this guy with the crossbow.
Do you want to devise first, or do you want to just fire?
How bad are these guys looking? Can I tell that without making a check, or?
This thing's bloodied. This thing's untouched. The one right in front of you is
Well, I'm
untouched.
definitely devising on that one then.
Cool.
Actually, no, I'll shoot this one.
Yep.
Just normally.
Yep.
I don't get any penalties or anything, do I?
Nope.
Good. Yeah.
Oh my
Good roll.
god.
What is actually fucking happening?
And then I'll use an action to draw out my +1 short sword,
Oh hell yeah! Shing.
and then I'll attack with that.
Yep.
Do I get any kind of penalty for that? Just so I know.
It is a multiple attack penalty.
Yeah. I don't know if this short sword has got +1 on the sheet. I don't know if you fixed
That's fine.
it.
We can add it. We can
Just
add it
checking.
on the run.
Yeah, I mean, you see the modifier and you tell me if it,
Yeah.
if it has or not.
So this
Four.
is
My dex is +2, if that helps.
yeah, it is finesse, so that allows you to use dex to hit.
I think I am getting the. So I should think it'd be +3, right? Plus level. So yeah, the +1 is factored in, I think.
No, because your dex is 2.
Plus...
Trained plus level would be 5.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's. Hang on, let me have a look at the thing. It might not be doing finesse. Short sword. Trained item bonus 1. Oh, it's because it's set to strength. There we go. Dex. So now that is a bonus of. I'm just going to click it again. We'll take your previous roll. Yeah, it's a bonus of +6. So it's actually 2 more than that. 17, which hits. 2 piercing damage.
2 damage. Big damage.
Big damage. Slash. That is. You fired?
Yeah, that's my turn. Pulled out.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Very good. Cesri.
Heal.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. 2 actions, 3 actions, 1 action?
Probably 3 for the orrery one, maybe.
Very nice. The burst heal.
Yeah. Seeing as Penelope's blocking the way currently.
Yep. The
Um,
door.
how do I do it?
So
30
it
foot
is-
emanation.
Yep. It is just the 1d8,
Okay.
but it will go to Armitage and Murgatroyd and yourself. Yeah, I do think that was smart. So, Armitage, you have 5 HP. You are conscious once more. Murgatroyd, you got up to 8 HP. Armitage,
She's fine.
you are still prone. You gain the Wounded 1 condition.
Okay. That is all
Very
3.
nice, Cesri. Burst of healing energy comes from Cesri. You feel your wounds knitting back together. Murgatroyd.
Sorry, this thing is dumb. I'm gonna use my mind again
Sounds smart.
and chuck something from thingy.
Which one?
At this one.
Very nice. You hit the rock slamming into it. Looks like it's on its last legs now.
Lovely. Can I chuck my hatchet as well?
Sure.
That's my last action.
Yeah. It does. It's the number 2 because that spell is an attack roll.
Oh, would it? No.
That misses, I'm afraid.
Ah,
Armitage.
I thought you could do that.
Oh, okay. So he gets 1 HP every time.
Oh,
apparently.
sweet.
Yeah.
Action stand up.
Yep.
Good.
Then is it this one next to him that's looking weaker?
No, it's the one on this side.
Okay, he's going to go for the weaker one then.
Yep.
He will. He hasn't recharged it. Fuck. Yeah, he's just going to swing his axe at him then.
Swing it.
He should still have the +1 damage, I think.
Go. Oh, that hits and absolutely caves this thing, destroying it entirely. Oh.
Yeah, and he's going with his second action. He's going to bring the axe round.
Yeah, sweep trait.
I think it counts as a sweep, but doesn't you get +1? Or, not as big minus or something.
I'm just looking now. Yep, +1.
Hooah.
14 does not quite do it, I'm afraid.
Shit.
Great effort, though. With one of the warriors down, the last one, I did say they will fight to death. Thing is just surrounded by enemies. It's going to go after Penelope with its first attack. Blow. Club. Hits you, Penelope, for 9 damage. Claw at Armitage. Misses. Third claw back at Penelope. Oh yeah, misses by far.
I think it should be 13, I think, as well. Otherwise,
It still misses. Not by far anymore, but it still misses. Your turn.
let's devise a stratagem.
Yep.
Yeah, obviously
Ooh.
I'll take that.
Yep.
Swing him with the +1 short sword, so
Very nice.
plus another 2 to this, I think.
Yep. Oh yeah, easily. Well, yeah, it's you rolled anyway.
Yeah,
So
and
yeah,
then
definitely hits.
4 plus 4, 8 damage.
Nice.
And then
Yep, this thing is definitely badly bloodied now.
second attack.
Ooh! Oh,
What?
crit!
Yeah.
Roll crit damage.
Don't know how to roll it, but
Press the button above if you want.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! Penelope, how do you finish this creature in one flurry of attacks?
Can she like do like a handstand up and then like put her legs and like wrap it around the head of the thing? As if
No.
she's like, and then stab her sort like in like a smooth motion. She like does the handstand and flips up onto his head and then stabs the short sword into his head.
Straight down into its head. Fuck yeah. And it does the full-on cave troll. And then falls down.
And she just says, and that, my little patlings, is what they call a critical success.
Oh, those dragons were real bad.
Yep.
With that, the combat is over. Well done, guys. That was tough.
I'm gonna bit.
Yo.
In real life.
Yep.
So for defeating these things, that was a tougher fight than many of the fights you've done before. Everyone gets 120 XP.
Whoa.
Mm.
I think you're only about 100 off the level now.
Yeah, 110.
110.
What are we on now? So
890.
890.
890. Oh. So yeah, as the last Zulgath falls dead to the floor, and its blood, stinky as the rest of it, trickles out around. You see this empty cavern around. Further into the cavern, there is a passageway seeming to lead down into darkness. This tunnel leads, into darkness, down into the earth. The passageway to your left looks have been more recently dug. It seems to curve up and back towards the room that you were considering going into before.
Says he's going to bed. Bye, everyone.
You guys can absolutely head back up and take another day of rest. That's not a problem at all.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Level. Yeah, I need my spells.
Does anybody say anything to Tamley? Do you update her? Do you try and con more money out of her?
Armitage would bring up one of the dead things, and he'd be like, "Oh, I found this fish. It got awful big down there," and just like dump it on the floor in front of her.
I think she'd be so grateful that she'd be like, "Oh, yes, I was wondering where that had gotten to. Thank you so much, Armitage. I can sleep easy knowing that the dreaded jawfish is
Actually, it's an eel man.
Oh. He slaps her forehead. Of course. Yep. I'll update our records. Was it just the one eel man that was killed?
No, it was Oh.
Kieran actually trying to remember.
Poor eel man. I'll put that in the ledger. Poor eel man. Sorry. I'll update the ledger and please, food and lodging is of course complimentary. It's just baffling the extent this under our very own fishery.
Also, I found this, and he's going to pull out the orb from his back.
He looks at it and it's just like, what? Wow, is that? She like reaches forward with her hand. Do you allow her to touch it?
Gotta be careful. Magic.
Hand comes back. Oh, God, yes, I wouldn't want to. It's not dangerous, is it? I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to the fishery.
He's going to look at it. Can he do a dubious knowledge check?
Fuck yes, he can. What is your Arcana modifier?
4.
Tom, can you make him kiss it on the lips and then go, nah, it's fine?
I can't make him do that, no. But I like imagining it. Armitage, you look this orb up and down. You think... Excuse me. You think these magics aren't too intensely powerful. You don't think there's any chance of it exploding or damaging the fishery around you. The nature of its magic and the blessing it kind of places upon you leads you to think it's somewhere between the kind of minor and major elemental magics. But as you stare at it and continue to stare, you think you see a face congealing out of the mud inside. 2 basic eyes, some little eyebrows for expression, and a little mouth. And it smiles at you, Armitage.
He's going to look at it as she asked him that question. He's like, "There's a little man in there." And he's gonna take the orb and he's gonna like half shove it in her face. Can you see the face?
She looks at it and make a little check for her. Yes, I can see the face. It must be a creature that you have trapped in there, Armitage, or perhaps have is under your control.
Whoa. Well, his name's going to be Muddo. Can you look after him while I'm down there?
Of course. I will make sure that Muddo is comfortable. And she takes a big box of ledgers off the side and kind of empties it with a wince on her face onto the ground. Takes her little cape off, beds it inside, making a little rudimentary cushioned container for Muddo, and gestures for you to put Muddo down inside.
Yeah, and as he's doing it, he's like, "Make sure he gets a stipend."
Forgot about
Of
that.
course, not a problem. Muddo will be fully stipended.
Yeah, he likes him.
Thank you for everything you're doing, Armitage.
Well,
I'm very grateful.
oh, the praise. Yeah, we'll get him. Whatever. Oh,
You've done everything amazingly so far. Thank you.
it's not just me, it's me and my friends. And he nods around.
Yeah, she gives them all a knowing nod and look. You're all very impressive. Thank you so much. I know the fishery is definitely getting its money's worth.
And Muddo.
Yep. She makes an exaggerated bow towards the orb. Thank you, Muddo, for your service.
Well, let's get back down there.
Okay. So, with you all having taken your rest, you can fully replenish your spell slots, your health. If you want to change any prepared spells, feel free.
Yep.
I think your temporary HP probably goes, Armitage.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, as you head back down, nothing seems to have changed.
No,
Or
means I
moved
can't
around.
fly now. I'm sad.
Well, if you wanted to touch the orb again,
Yeah, on the way down. Might as
yeah,
well.
yeah, exactly the same experience. Seems to be a daily thing that does recharge, so you can all have the blessing of flight and the
Oh,
blessing of
sweet.
the damage
Yes.
again.
Alright, let's go. Down the deep dark hole.
Yeah, you want to go down that way?
Yeah, let's go down that way.
Okay. As you head down deep into the earth, you step into these long, dark caverns. After about an hour, there are no signs of kobolds or any of these creatures that broke into the fishery.
Can I get anything from
You-
that sort?
You hear, yes, everybody hears the sound of great rumbling creatures and dangers up ahead. Penelope, you see you spot off in the distance the remains of what looks like many people that have been chained together and now only remain as skeletons.
Grace. Can I scout?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, scouting as you're exploring.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I should send that document to everyone. If anyone wants to do any of the other exploration activities, for the sake of the beginner box, going down this way is for adventure paths that lead off from the beginner box adventure. It's not really what for you guys to do now.
I think we're not quite the right level for this mission. Let's turn around.
Yeah.
Precisely.
There's some kind of invisible wall.
Yep. Exactly.
We go
So you
back
turn back unharmed.
and go through the iron door then, I guess.
Well, that was down this passageway.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Down this way. If you had a quick look up here at the top, you would notice. Make sure I'm reading the right thing. You see a tiny hole in the wall. Peeking through you can see that the kobolds in this area seem to be going about their day. There's one quite close by to you, actually, as it seems to be moving its crude bedding around. You see it's lying on a bed of straw. You can see further into a room there are 2 kobolds sitting and sharpening weapons together. And I think you'd just be able to see, as you kind of shifted the angle, a further 3 kobolds sitting at a wooden bench and eating a meal together.
Mm.
Knowing
Shoving it in our face. I'm hungry.
knowing Draconic, Penelope, you overhear a few phrases, such as "when we stole the egg," "more fish for the pet," and "intruders must have run away."
Can I shoot one with a blow dart?
This whole
I don't want to get So my plan is is that when one of them's like looking away from a different one, I want to try and like shoot that one with a blow darts, so he thinks the kobold next to him like hit him or something.
I understand.
So he turns around and is like, "Oh, you little fucker!"
What's the range increment on the blow dart, the blowgun?
God, I don't fucking know.
Oh.
Inventory, blowgun. Doesn't so 20 feet.
5, 10. Wait, 5, 10. Okay, you can make the shot. It would be a minus. Fuck, I forgot if it's -2 or -1 for each range increment. Range -2, so it would be at a -4 penalty.
Can anyone buff me up?
Yeah.
You could do nudge fate.
Guidance.
Yeah, Anya's nodding for nudge fate.
Yeah, everyone buff me up before I do it, and then I'll do it. Can I devise a stratagem first on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
And then I'll shoot with it.
So it'll be your normal +7. That becomes 24. -4 is 20. +2, 1 from nudge fate, 1 from 22. Just check their ACs. Yeah, the dart goes flying off with such a good roll. It sticks in the side of the kobold as he's turning around, so that when he comes back to face his friend, it's now sticking out towards his friend. And you hear the one saying, "What are you playing at?" and shoves his friend in front of him. And you can see the other kobolds turn around and just like, "Oh, fight, 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 fight!" And it looks like a brawl is about to go down between these 2 kobolds that you've got incited against each other. How would you like to use this moment? You think this wall that you're peeking through is a thin wall of stone, and someone strong could probably smash through it, giving you a pretty great element of surprise and ambush against these kobolds.
If anyone suggested smashing the wall, Armitage would definitely say yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just debate whether you want to let them fight first, weaken themselves.
Yeah, they look like they're brawling. You don't know how much like nasty damage they're going to do to each other.
Yeah.
They're definitely entangled and prone right now.
Yeah, let's smash through.
Yeah.
Let Armitage smash through.
Go ahead and make an athletics check for me, please, Armitage.
I am the cobbler.
Guidance and nudge fate as well, seeing as there's no reason not to.
Oh shit, I'll hero point. Last one. I am the cobbler. Oh god, it's not even good.
Wait, so guidance is +1, right?
Yeah.
And nudge fate is +1. Armitage slams into the wall with his whole body. It's terrible technique. He basically just like starfishes himself against the entire wall. But with the guidance, your magic, Cesri, and Murgatroyd, seeing the future, you manage to give him a little shove in the back as he's going, and the wall does collapse. Can everybody please roll initiative? Turn order is up. You're going to have quite a few advantages over these guys. None of them have weapons out. Many of them are prone. This one's prone. Those two are prone and brawling. I'll say they're grappled with each other. These ones are prone as well. They're sat down. Literally all these enemies are prone. See how quickly I can do this. Kobold, kobold, kobold. Is it kobold warrior? Kobold warriors. There's my sheet. 1 initiative. 2. 3. 6. Descending. Kobold warrior furthest away from you guys. 1 action to stand up. 1 action to grab a knife from the side of the room. So seeing, now that the wall's been destroyed, you can see on the side of the room is a number of different weapons. Closest thing to this one is a knife. And then it's going to move, is it 25 or 30? Speed 25, so that's as far as it can go. Just there. Armitage, you're up. You see 1 kobold writhing around, tangled in its bed sheets in front of you.
Gives me a sandwich as he steps forward. Yeah, he's just gonna spell strike.
Yep, this thing is flat-footed because it's prone. -2 to its AC.
Yeah. So execution pose over him. Oh,
That is not enough. Swing down and smash the straw next to its head.
Moved. He spell striked. Oh, did he move?
No, I think you would have been there from bursting through the wall.
Okay, in frustration, he's going to do a second attack without the spell strike.
That hits.
Oh, nice. Yep. That's everything.
7 damage. Almost decapitating this thing. It shrieks out as you strike it. Murgatroyd.
That's me. I got to move further round. I assume Cesare and Penelope can see it from there.
Yep.
So 10, 20.
That'd be 5'10" or 5'15".
You said, yeah, I was gonna say you said diagonal things were.
Yeah, every second diagonal you do is 10, so 5'15". Yeah, if you use the ruler, it does it for you.
20. 25.
Yep.
Perfect.
Nicely done.
I'm gonna lob a mind rock at it again.
Yeah, mind rock.
Mind rock. Oh, for fuck's sake!
There's something wrong with you guys. dice. That misses, unfortunately. Would you like to use a hero point if you have one?
Yeah.
Go ahead. That hits and destroys the kobold. Blip. Right, I'm going to delete it. Desiree.
Move. Slightly see it there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, hang on. Have I gotten rid of the dynamic lighting? Haven't, sorry. Should be better.
Yeah, half see it.
Nice.
Fire.
13.
One day, I'm gonna hit something.
You got a hero
Wait. Hang on. That doesn't seem high enough at all. Yeah, your spell attack roll is a +6. Why is that only giving you +3? Let's have a look in the old trips. Juice Flame. Trained. Ability Wisdom. Spell attack. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, this is good to know. Why is that set to miscellaneous? Why is that saying spell attack +3? Oh, okay, that's good to know as well. It's good to know where these character sheets fuck up. It was thinking you were doing produce flame as an arcane spell rather than a primal spell. So that instead is a 16, which does hit for 7 damage, almost immediately eliminating this thing. Very nice. Anything else with your final action? Move.
Nah, I moved already.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Kobold warrior. He's just rolling around, fucking around with his mate on the floor. Oh, and they rolled initiative right next to each other as well. Those two idiots are just rolling around, fighting. They'll take at least another round to sort themselves out. Penelope.
Move in.
Yep.
Let's devise stratagem.
Yep. Nice.
Gonna do my free expeditious thingy as well.
Absolutely. I will make.
Oh no, I'm not doing a knowledge thing. I'm gonna do one of the other ones.
Oh, sorry.
Where is it? I'm gonna do sense motive
Ooh. Let me look it up.
for this one.
Sense motive. Sense motive. Science and single seat. Okay, well, I can still use that roll. Which one?
This one.
Okay. It's deception. Let's see if it's even got a deception modifier. It does not. Yeah. So you can immediately see Penelope. These things are skittish. This thing just took a nasty hit from the flames from Seaspray. It looks scorched. It doesn't. So I'm looking at the sense motive thing. Success. Yeah, it seems to be behaving normally. It looks scared, and it looks. I will say, as it moved up, it looked very annoyed at these two, and you knowing Draconic, it was shouting at them, saying, "Intruders! We have to kill them!" But then it got blasted in the face with a produce flame.
Okay, I'm just gonna crossbow.
You think it's likely not going to attack you.
1 damage.
Well, you did your thing, right?
Yeah, I got
Devise a stratagem.
13 plus 7, so 19.
Yeah, definitely hits, and 1 damage is exactly what you needed
nice.
to kill it.
I have a d6 as well, but so I would have got it, I imagine.
Blech. It is dead. Move, devise, shoot. Yeah, cool. Kobold. God, these guys are so fucked. The difference that surprise attacks make is insane. Because it has to action stand, action move, action grab a weapon. That's his whole turn. The other one is going to do the same. They will grab the normal kobold weapons at least. But yeah, that's it. Armitage.
Okay. Bit far, shit.
Yeah.
Gonna move there. Oh god, there's a few in there.
Yep, there's 4 left that you can see. And yeah, with your dark vision, you can actually see into the next chamber, but they don't seem to be moving.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He will actually. What's that thing? Oh, we can get them. He will shield.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll also use an action to recharge his spell strike.
Oh, very nice.
So he's going to sit in the door there.
Cool. Shield is up. So AC is currently 18. Murgatroyd. Is it mind bullets time?
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should nudge fate on Armitage.
Armitage nudge fate?
What's the range of telekinetic projector?
That's a good question.
30 feet. I've got plenty of... Oh, no, I haven't.
Would you not want to nudge fate?
No. There we go. That's the Armitage.
You could. He is blocking the doorway currently as like a defense.
Oh,
You
right,
could just
okay.
stand behind him and do it.
I'm gonna make them throw some shit. Oh,
Nice.
no, I'm gonna throw some shit with my mind.
19 hits against which one?
Laser.
God, you guys keep doing 7 damage exactly. It is just alive.
Keep yourself alive. Keep yourself alive.
But a nice hit. Cesri.
Can't see anything. I have to move in. Oh, are we attacking these ones down here?
Seems like it. They do look like they're about to break it up. They've been shouted at.
Oh, right,
Spin
okay.
around, tumbling.
Fire.
Fire, you die now.
Or not.
Cesri. So that misses.
Is it still doing it with that? Oh, evocation.
No, it's got the right thing now. Hannah rolled a natural 5. Please take another hero point, Cesri. You're being bullied by your dice. It's fucking unreal. Feel free to use it or to bank it. Your choice.
Might as well use it now.
Yeah. Hey! And with that, scorched out of existence. The last one, seeing is scrambling with his mate, he's finally got the leverage on him and his mate just gets fucking incinerated. He's holding Ash. He's no longer... He will action stand. Actually, seeing his mate get incinerated, I don't even think he's gonna fucking stand. He's gonna action crawl around this little corner and roll through the door. And he'll get to there. It's his turn. I'll get rid of that door because he's open now. Okay. Takes us on to... Yeah, it's my turn order gone. God. Oh, it's right there, I'm an idiot. Penelope, sorry.
Move.
God, there were 6 kobolds here. the difference it makes when you actually like have a plan out of attack, that cool trick that Penelope had and everything. Fucking crazy.
Reload. Attack this one.
Nice.
Oof. That's my turn.
It was +7 though, so 14.
No, I don't think it's +7.
Oh, right, 'cause it's not Deviser Stratagem.
Yeah.
Thank you. Kobold. Okay, these two have some weapons. They've gathered themselves. This one's going to move 20 up to you, Penelope. Oh no! I'm going to do the cool thing. So, with the remains of breakfast on the table, this one is going to spend 1 action to pick up a scrap of rotting meat and throw it at you, Penelope.
Fucking bitch.
It gets a +5 to this roll. Oh, it didn't roll well. It's 13 to hit you.
That hits.
The rotten meat slaps straight onto your solar plexus. The wafting, gunky juices splash up across your face. It's kind of like the second condition. You have a -1 to your rolls, unless you spend an action to clean the shitty food off of you.
Okay.
Then it's going to throw a javelin, which it will have a multiple attack penalty for. Or a spear, rather. Oh, it rolled really well. 3 damage to you. 3 whole damage. And then it's going to move down here. The other one... shit, you guys in. The other one's going to move action. It's going to throw its spear at Armitage. Yep. 13 to hit you, Armitage.
What's this?
And then it's going to throw food at you as well, because that's great. This is a straight roll. Yeah, natural 19. The food splats onto your breastplate. You also have a -1, unless you use an action to clean it off.
Okay.
Armitage, your turn.
Armitage will clean off the food.
Yeah.
He's like, "You should have made this a food fight," and I'll move up there.
Very nice.
He's gonna make an attack with his axe.
Go right ahead.
Oh, yeah, fuck it. He pissed him off by throwing food at him.
Makes sense to me.
Oh!
A critical failure. You swing wildly and destroy some of the bench next to him. Murgatroyd.
That's my name, don't wear it out. And move up to here.
Yep.
Fuck it. Why not do the same thing again?
Mind bullets.
Mind bullets.
Oh, 24.
6. 6 damage.
Almost a critical hit. Against which one?
This one.
Yeah. You brain it badly. The piece of rock flying across. Cesare.
Move. Fire.
Oh my god, it's the fucking turret squad. You're all just walk forward, destroy.
I can hear the fucking boredom in Hannah's voice. I
Yeah.
walk, I shoot cantrip.
It dead. Lit. Kobold warrior. Okay. Gonna stand up. Gonna move to the doorway. And it's gonna yeet a spear at Murgatroyd. Oh, fucking hell. Clatters in front of you, Murgatroyd, and skids to a stop against your shoes. That's its whole turn. Penelope.
Let's move. Devise a stratagem.
Yep.
Oh no way, I can't do that. Fuck, that's annoying. I'm not going to do that then. I'm just going to pull out my short sword and whack it.
Okay. Roll the attack.
Oh, I keep meaning to do it. It's meant to be the katana, not the short sword. Actually,
11 does
no, I
not
wouldn't.
hit.
No, I would have used the short sword actually.
Cool.
But obviously take the other roll. So 8 plus 6.
8 plus 6 is 14. Not quite enough, and it would actually be 15 because you've still got the gunky food on you. Kobold. Gonna attack you, Armitage. Hits you. Would you like to Oh, you don't have shield up.
You can't because it ran out.
3 damage. Yeah, it's gonna move some cover behind the bench. It's gonna throw more food at you. Huh! Damn it. Misses. Your turn.
Moves up. He's like, stay still! He's going to spell strike with.
Oh, jeez. Spell strike's so scary. Oh my god, that's a critical hit. Roll critical damage.
And he's also got Delphire.
Yep.
Shield.
Crits as well. Jesus Christ. Yeah. You slash in with the battle axe, and halfway through the kobold's body, the kobold's body just fucking explodes outwards with fire. Like a fucking...
Where's the dragon?
And this works perfectly. Because as this happens, Penelope, the kobold next to you, you see its eyes go wide, seeing its friend explode, and it immediately drops to its knees and just shouts in Draconic, I surrender, please, I don't want to explode. And battle is over. How do you respond?
I see Murgatroyd didn't understand Draconic and was just going to like, burn.
We can play it out if you like. You may not understand the language, but you see it dropping to its knees and holding its hands up in dismay. If anybody would continue to attack, you absolutely can.
I was going to say, I feel like if you see it dropping to its knees, then if you looked at Murgatroyd, you'd see her just shake her head.
I'm just gonna wipe this rotten meat off of me and then just like rub it on its head, like.
Yeah,
have
it
your
takes
meat
the hit.
back, foul creature.
And Murgatroyd would come and grab you by the wrist, and you'd hear her speak for the first time and say, "No, no."
Oh, she finally graces us with her voice.
She'd just give you a very arch and unimpressed eyebrow raise and sort of throw your hand down.
It's okay, I'm not going to kill it. I'm not a savage.
Armitage walks up to the
I mean, he
the
might.
kobold.
You'd see her give you a look that clearly says, "Aren't you?" And you know that you are acting savagely, savage-ish, whatever the adjective.
He's just savage.
Yeah, she just shrugs. Like,
what does Armitage say?
You work for fishery now. And he points. Where's he point? Just down the hallway. Right over there. He points over there.
Yeah, the kobold looks behind it and just kind of gives like a shaky nod. It doesn't understand your language. But in Draconic, it's just like, yes, I'll do whatever I need to do. Don't kill me.
We should probably tell Tamily, whoever her name was. She might be a bit startled if one of these comes up and...
That's a good idea. We should deliver him ourselves.
Have you got any manacles, anyone? Could manacle his feet up, then he can't go too far.
Oh, there's no manacles in the fishery. It makes fish, not crabs.
I think it's the best character you've ever made.
I'm deeply in love with Armitage.
Yes, a good point, Armitage. I guess I'll tie his legs up with some rope instead.
Yeah, how's he meant to carry the fish then?
He can carry them with his hands. What did you think he was carrying them with his feet?
He might be an acrobat.
I suppose he could be an acrobat, it's true. Are you an acrobat, little... What's your name?
My name is Bilgor. Please don't kill me. If you let me go, I won't hurt anybody. If you... And he sort of looks at some of your coin purses. If you give me gold, I'll tell you everything I know.
Well, he says he wants to tell everything us to know if we pay him, but... And his name's Bilgor.
Work before he gets paid, yeah?
Yes, I think you're going to have to work before you get paid, little man. Little Bilgor.
He looks confused.
You can start by telling us all you know. That's your first assignment.
Money? Gold first?
No. You get paid after you've done the job, you stupid.
Oh, roll a roll intimidation check.
Intimidation. Fuck.
Bilgo not stupid. Big lady stupid. Give Bilgo money. I tell you everything about boss, about the pet. He looks very pleased with himself, and his hands are no longer up; they're like on his hips.
Penelope's gonna go out to Armitage, whisper in his ear, just say, "Oh, this is gonna be so stupid. This is gonna be bad because Armitage is not gonna understand, and it's gonna go really wrong." She's gonna whisper to Armitage, just say, "Just play along, dear," and then she's gonna look down and say, "Armitage, break his arm," in Draconic, and then say it in Common.
What does Armitage do?
Armitage would try and look scary.
Yep. Do an intimidation check. Armitage, please.
He doesn't want to break his arm, but...
Yeah, Penelope didn't either, but she was trying to communicate, yeah.
Bilgor's confident posture immediately breaks and the hands come up in a defensive mode in front of him. It's just like, no, please, don't hurt me, I need my arms.
You're carrying the fish.
I don't understand what the orc says, but tell him I agree, whatever he says.
Just tell us what you know and then you'll get paid.
Okay, Bilgor tell you. Anya's dying. The boss Solgren, is the big leader, the mighty kobolds. He looks around nervously at all the dead bodies in the room. And she has powerful magics to roast you alive. She's very angry all the time and demands much from her servants, like Bilgor. Especially now that we have a powerful new friend. Our friend is a dragon, and a little bit of confidence comes back into him. and a blessing from the Kiad Shore, a sign that kobolds are destined to return to the surface and conquer the pathetic Seaspray above. As soon as the hatchling is grown, we will rise up and take what is ours! And he gestures his little fists in the air.
Well, it's a great story. Here's a copper piece for you.
He looks down at the copper and he's just like, "What? What can Bilgo do with this? Bilgo needs gold."
Well, gold pieces are made of copper, dear. You get enough and you'll have a gold piece.
If Armitage sees the little dragon get annoyed about the copper piece, he's like, he's cute, isn't he? And then he would give him a gold piece.
Yeah. Bilgor is like, ah, and shuffles forward on his knees and like hugs around Armitage's leg. Thank you, great orc.
Penelope, tell this little man he works for the fishery and it's an advance payment.
He's being awfully nice to you, dear. He's saying you've got a job with the fishery now, and this is an advance payment, and if you don't work for it, he's going to come back and break your legs.
Of course, eyes go wide. And he's just like, shuffles back and does an exaggerated bow towards Armitage. And says, Bilgo will work. I will go to the surface. And begins to sort of slowly, without wanting to alert anyone, stand up and turn around.
Wait, dear. One more thing. Would you like another copper piece?
Nods enthusiastically.
Do you know anything about your leader, if they've got any particular weaknesses or particular vices that might swing them one way or another?
Strokes its little scaly chin. Boss Solgren is use magics. She will use her guards to block you from attacking her. She always hides behind her strongest guards. If you can, if it points at Armitage, big orc man, big generous orc man can get to her, he will chop her down easily.
Oh, very good. Here's a copper piece for you.
He like grits his teeth as he takes the copper piece. Thank you.
Let's take him back up to the fishery ourselves, because I don't trust him not to just burrow a hole somewhere and... Or, that spider might come back and kill him.
That's a good point.
Okay. You heading back upstairs?
Yeah.
Very cool. You head back upstairs with Bilgor in tow. Up the top of the stairs, he doesn't try and make a break for it. He's fucking terrified of Armitage. He watched Armitage half slash and then explode his friend into chunks of kobold. Tamerley is near the top of the stairs and looks taken aback with the kobold in your midst and just says, what? Yeah, I paid you to deal with the problem, not bring it back up here.
He said he wanted to work for you.
He would be looking slightly more less unkempt, should I say? Because along the way, Murgatroyd would have wiped all of the meat off of him and the dirt and patted his arm and made soothing sounds.
Oh, do a diplomacy check. It should just be in your skills, diplomacy. Okay.
It's
difficult as you're marching up. You're sort of having to scrape bits off of him, and he keeps flicking back and baring his little kobold teeth, even though you're trying to be nice. The difficulty of the situation is quite overwhelming for him. Yeah. Tamale is very confused. He wants to work for me.
I paid him up front as well. Gave him a gold piece.
Okay.
I thought he could start working, cleaning up where the hole was made.
She nods slowly, turns towards the kobold. What is your name? The kobold looks up at you, Penelope, not understanding.
She'll translate.
Okay. The kobold answers. It seems very unsure, and its shifty eyes sort of case the room as it's looking around. I think actually I'm going to do a little check for Armitage. Yeah. Armitage, you notice its eyes linger on. I've fucking forgotten its name. Muddog.
Oh, Muddo.
Muddo. Its eyes linger on the shiny crystal Muddo in its little box as it's looking around the room.
If he sees him do it, he'll be like, "You can only play with Muddo if you work."
It would it would agree to work. And Tamale would assign two of the burlier fishery workers to overlook as you see the kobold is marched off to a fish gutting little assembly line setup they've got, and it's just plonked down between these two burly orcish workers. It's given a little gutting knife and set to work. And the little form of Bilgor looks round at you, Armitage, and the group gives you a little wave with his little gutting knife.
Armitage would walk over to the two orcs and he'd be like, "Yeah, you make sure Bilgor knows what he's doing, yeah?"
Yeah, no problem, mate, no problem.
He's born into a bad world and he wants to be good.
One of them kind of cocks the eyebrow and looks away, but the other one senses your sincerity and kind of nods slowly. It's just like, don't you worry, Bilgor. We'll show you the ropes. It's not such a bad trade when it comes down to it. He puts a big orcish hand on Bilgor's shoulder, who kind of hisses up at the orc, but the orc just smiles, doesn't seem to mind.
Perfect.
You guys. Emily's thoroughly impressed. She asks you, like, is that the end of it now?
That little lad said his boss is down there, but sounds like I can take care of him.
That would be fantastic. Thank you so much. Well, the facilities are yours to use as per usual. You've done a great deal of work for the fishery, and it won't be forgotten. I've actually been updating the townsfolk about what you've done. I think some of them had been worried about the supplies, so it won't just be the gold. You'll have the thanks of a grateful town.
It's what I'd hear.
So, seeing as we're at our normal ending time now, which means we won't quite get to finish. But I'll leave it up to you guys how you want to handle things going forward. You all receive 120 XP for killing all the kobolds, so you are now level 2.
Sweet.
Does the XP carry over if it's not exactly there?
It absolutely does, yeah. So you are 10 XP towards level 3.
So would we have 1,000 and... or does it reset to 0 and go back to
You just
10?
reset it because it's 1,000 every time.
Cool, so 10 XP, is that right? Did I do that?
Yep,
Right?
10 XP. And you are
Cool.
now level 2. So you'll all gain your hit points, gain your stuff.
What do
You
I
can have a look on the builder things if you like.
How do I update hit? Oh, it automatically went up.
Oh, amazing.
Or do you roll for it? Or I don't know.
No, there's no rolling. You're right, it does it automatically. That's really cool.
assume you get whatever.
That means anything that is affected by your level, so anything that you're trained in, will have gone up 1 as well. So your armor class will have gone up 1, your attack roll would have gone up 1, all your skills that you're trained in will have gone up 1.
That's cool.
Fantastic. Are people keen to finish off the beginner box? See how things work out for our intrepid troop? We can do so in the new year, or do people wanna talk out the last bits? I think poor Hannah is not enjoying sensory too much. Do you now have wild shape? I think.
Yeah, that's kind of the only thing that's kind of maybe tempting me to try. Maybe.
Totally
If everyone else wants to, then I'll muster the energy.
Yeah. You'll definitely finish next session. You gotta fight the boss and then decide what you want to do with the pet.
Yeah.
I would like to. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, how long do you think it would take, Tom?
You'll be going straight into the combat. Honestly, like, an hour.
Oh, yeah. Let's finish it off then, like in a quick session sometime.
Yeah.
We could even do it before or like after a session 0 or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You could just talk it out, I suppose. If it's just gonna be like,
I'm completely cool with whatever you guys want to do. You've gotten the basics of the combat now. We can talk it out, or we can do it. It's up to you guys.
Well, if we want to start something new, we could just talk it out. That'd be all right.
I'm quite eager to start something new, but it's not like I don't want to finish it. It's just, it's kind of just, it's more. I mean, do you think there's any big surprises that could happen, or is it just gonna be a case of you go fight the kobolds and you either win or lose?
I don't. Let's not
you go fight the kobolds, and then you would have to decide what to do about the dragon. And part of the reason I think talking it out might be cool is that the beginner box is not designed for what I know Armitage wants to do, which is befriend the dragon and keep it as a pet.
I kind of like the idea of it being, discussing it now. I mean, I've not got work tomorrow, so it's up to people if they want to go slightly later. But I'm okay just being like, I don't know, fucking let Armitage adopt a dragon. That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've learned everything there is to learn from the box.
I guess that's
I agree.
And it means we can move on to the actual campaigns.
Okay, sounds good. So a few things then, and this is something it's worth considering whether you're interested in taking your character forward at all. So Kieran, I know you're very interested in taking Armitage forward, which is awesome. That there is some loot to consider. In the room that you guys just cleared, there's a chest which has a bolt of fine silk worth 5 gold pieces. That's something which I immediately imagined Armitage wanting. A painting of an adventurer on a horse worth 2 gold pieces.
Oh yeah.
A sack filled with 20 silver pieces. A crystal decanter filled with old sour wine, but the decanter is worth 1 gold. 3 jars of oil, which if you'd come at the kobolds from the other door, they would have thrown at you, and it would have been a much harder fight. A ladder feather token, which I think is very similar to how the feather tokens work in D&D. Feather token.
Armitage is going to take the wine.
Mm-hmm.
Boiled wine. He's just going to neck
Boiled
it
wine.
when he's neck it.
So yeah, the feather token is worth 3 gold pieces by itself. It is magical, has a one-time use to transform permanently into a 20-foot long wooden ladder. And a single healing potion. I'm pretty sure you guys would beat the boss. It felt like that last fight, you guys really came together in terms of knowing your characters and just destroying everything. So from the boss, there's more stuff. Alright, just reading.
Just let Armitage take it all, because I don't plan on playing Penelope again.
Yeah, that's completely fair. I'm happy for that.
I'll take what I think Armitage would take, because I don't want to,
Silver bracelet with a fish pattern, worth 5 gold pieces.
Well, I do love fish.
A very old map that depicts some strange-looking dungeon. A smoking sword, which is actually pretty cool. It's a +1 sword with a dwarven face carved into the hilt.
He'd give it to the muggy.
The smoking sword.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Oh, this looks nice and mysterious, like you, muggy," and he'd give it to him.
Nice and mysterious. Anya's unmuting.
I like being mysterious. Makes a change for me not to say anything.
Very cool. It's a pretty cool sword. It's a +1 magic longsword. It always deals 1 extra fire damage, and you can activate it.
So Armitage is giving this to Murgatroyd.
Yeah.
She would take it in her hands very reverently and look at you and say, "Thank you."
No problem, muggy. You deserve it.
A wand of heal.
To me?
No, that's up to Armitage.
Oh, I see.
He's divvying everything out. Because I don't think anyone else is using their character.
I don't know if I'm going to use my character again, but, So if you think it's stuff that Armitage will use.
Unless Cesare wants the wand, but he wouldn't like it because it is a wand.
Cesare's dying after this.
Okay. Is it called Wand of Heal?
Wand of Heal. You can cast the heal spell once per day from it. Pretty good.
I like spells. Yeah.
2 healing potions. And the ultimate Armitage item, a hat of disguise.
Well, awesome.
Is it like the disguise self spell?
The hat casts once per day. The hat casts an illusory disguise spell on you. Illusory disguise. You create an illusion that causes you to appear as another creature of the same body shape.
Armitage would cast it, and he'd look exactly the same, but with a moustache.
Glorious. Very cool. That is that loot. And then with a dragon, Armitage would try and do what? Befriend it?
What was its posture and things be like?
It's very young, and would be scared by you being a stranger. It would try, according to the beginner box, it attacks people as soon as it sees that they're there.
He would be, "Penelope, can you talk to it?"
Would Penelope help? Natalie disappeared, or perhaps disconnected. I'll read you the description.
Okay.
A bright green dragon leaps into view, and although the beast isn't much larger than you, large leathery wings and snapping jaws make the hatchling look like an ancient worm. The creature gazes at you with cunning eyes and snorts a cloud of yellow vapor. With a fierce roar, the dragon charges forward to attack.
Oh God, there's not much I can do.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. But you could, I don't know, if Armitage would run away and then come back and bring it, because it's been fed fish, you could feed it fish. Be a whole process.
Could he bring back one of those creatures they killed and try and feed it that?
That's all gap. Yeah, absolutely. I think it would munch down on the creatures. You'd also notice that the dragon has the beginnings of a typical draconic horde.
he would go over to the hoard and he would put a gold piece on the hoard and then look back at the dragon.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a diplomacy check. Oh, a natural 19 for 23. That's good enough for me. Yeah, you think you're striking up an initial connection with this dragon. Its eyes glinted as you chucked the gold coin down upon the pile.
And he would also put the painting of the adventurer on it.
Dragon
So
seems...
to add some diversity to the hoard.
Yeah, the hoard is pretty small at the moment. You notice it's majority copper pieces. There are hundreds of coins, but the vast majority are copper, some silver, and a very small amount of gold, though now amended by your own coin. But really the prize of the hoard is a large emerald that sits atop the heap.
Okay. He would go and get Muddo and the air one.
Yep.
And he'd chuck those on a hoard as well.
Oh, very good. Yeah. And throughout this process, you do think you are beginning to build up a relationship with this wormling. Let me do a quick nature check. See it secretly. Let the old dubious knowledge kick in.
Yeah.
Right, this is important. I'm going to recheck the dubious knowledge feat. When you fail, but don't critically fail. Okay, yeah, thought so. You know, Armitage, that one, dragons take a long time to age, so this thing will be a wormling for quite a long time. Certainly, it will outlive you.
Yeah.
So it's a long-term commitment. However, that might affect Armitage's thoughts. And with the emerald there, and this being a green dragon, you think the different colored chromatic dragons heavily prefer things that are their color.
Okay. I think with Tamale, he would try and like strike up a, oh yeah, you need to hire me because you need to keep the caves down there safe, yeah? And these guys are moving on, and well, no one else better to go down there. Too dangerous, isn't it?
Gee, with everything you've done and securing the boss and all of that stuff, you would absolutely have been rewarded. I think it was like 50 gold pieces that was agreed on in the end. And she would essentially consider the stipend and maybe amend it a bit for a salary. But with how much danger there clearly was from the tunnels beneath, she would absolutely hire Armitage as a guard for that.
Yeah, and then he would just spend the time between now and the campaign, trying to build up a relationship with this wormling while keeping it secret from everyone else.
Of course.
And he would also keep an eye on the kobold.
Okay. Oh, Bilgor.
Yeah.
God, what good. Fantastic. Is there anything else anyone would like for their characters? I know people aren't interested in necessarily playing them going forward, but if they'd like them to become a part of Seaspray, or if actually they'd prefer them to kind of fade back into obscurity, just let me know.
I think Penelope would just go seek off some other mystery to record for her listeners.
I love that. I've got some ideas for Penelope affecting the campaign in different ways.
Awesome.
Cesare just goes off and becomes a herbalist again. Adventuring is not fun for her.
Very good. Herbalist is in Seaspray, in and around Seaspray?
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. I'll just add a little note for her in the town. And Murgatroyd?
Yeah. Murgatroyd does not like how Penelope was acting. It goes against all of her principles about respect for other people. So she would not want to hang around if Penelope was going to stay being there. But she likes Armitage. She thinks he's gentle and kind and thinks he's a great person. So she'd probably actually maybe even break her silence and tell him that at some point. But she'd just want to go back to her hut in the woods and heal people again. Be close to
Yeah, I
nature.
think Armitage would be like, "Oh, that's lovely, Muggy. You're lovely too." And he'd go visit her in the herbalist shack and things every once in a while, and have some tea or something.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Oh, I love my little pet I've got down here."
Very cool. Thank you so much, guys. I hope it's all made some degree of sense. I really felt with that surprise attack on the kobolds there, I was just like, Jesus Christ, you guys are wiping the floor. But if anyone has any questions or wants a hand with their character,
I had a question.
Yeah.
What happened to Bilgor?
The party will be able to meet Bilgor if they want. The guys from Lumen Village as they travel through Seaspray. Bilgor's got an interesting life to build. I'm imagining a Bilgor sitcom. Armitage what?
Wouldn't tell him about the dragon.
Okay. Would he interact with Bilgor? Yeah, you said he checks in on him. So what would he tell Bilgor if Bilgor asked about what happened with the dragon?
He'd be like, "The dragon was gone."
Okay. Bilgor would be quite happy about that. Amazing. So yeah, thank you everyone. I'll have a think about exactly when I want to start the new campaigns. They're all ready to go in terms of planning and what have you. But we'll have a look at the timings and see what works for people in the new year in 2023. But in the meantime, if you have any questions about Pathfinder or about building your characters or anything like that, I will happily try and figure those things out.
Tweet.
What day is this campaign meant to be on? I can't remember.
My campaign is on I think it's the Sunday.
The Lumen Village one is the Sunday slot.
Yeah, I think so. Because I think yes, it is because I remember thinking because George is in the Serrated Empire one, and I remember thinking to myself when I checked back at that, I was like, is George okay with Monday evenings? I'm not sure we've had that discussion. So I need to have a chat with George, which I wanted to do anyway, in terms of helping out with Pathfinder stuff. Yes, the Lumen Village one is Sunday. Steph and Georgie were very keen to have it be the Sunday slot.
So who's in the Lumen Village one? I can't fucking remember.
Anya, Stefan, Georgie, Kieran, and then you were interested in playing the blacksmith character, and Hannah, you were talking about maybe, but maybe not, and it would be when Georgie isn't there and all that jazz.
Still thinking about it.
Yeah, completely fair.
Cool.
Yeah, it'll be good. It's all planned.
Nice.
Right. With that, thank you all very much. Have an amazing Christmas if I don't speak to you with my voice between now and then.
I sadly won't because I'm working a 12-hour shift on Christmas Day.
Oh, Jesus. My sister's doing a
might
similar
not
thing.
actually speak to me with his voice between now and Christmas Day either.
We're going on a road trip on Friday?
Potentially, if you're not still dying at that point.
No, I'll be...
Anyway, by the by, sorry.
Bundle me in the car.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye! Thanks all.
Happy Christmas!
Happy Christmas!